Welcome to another classic TFL car matchup, because today we're doing what, Nathan?
We're doing a mashup with four-door super luxury sedans, and I've got a brand new Lexus LS.
And I have a brand new Audi A8 TDI. So if I were a rich man, I would take one of these two cars. We've got Moto Man coming with another four-door sedan.
Wow, come on.
People of Colorado.
Dude, it's if I were a rich man, what sedan would I buy? This is not a sedan.
I thought you were playing a joke. I was open to interpretation.
$100,000. This is not $100,000.
License.
This is worth more than both of our
You
cars put
said
together.
if I were a rich man, I would buy a purple car.
Oh, for crying out loud.
All right, coming up next on the Fast Lane Car, If I Were a Rich Man mashup.
Or a wealthy man.
All right, or a wealthy man.
I don't care what you say. This is a classy car, and it's, well, like me, subtle style. That's right. Look at the folds and the bends and the new grille. What it's telling you is, okay, I've got the money, but I'm not gonna flaunt it. I'm gonna be cool about it. I'm gonna be a pimp about it. I'm gonna lay back in my car, and I'm not gonna let anybody tell me, hey, you know what? There's something wrong with your car because it doesn't have purple on it and lilies and things and whatever. You know what? This is a good looking car. And on top of that, it's a car that I can smoke a cigar in and nobody would care.
All right, so if I'm being honest, this purple reminds me of a curtain at an East German brothel, while this Audi is understated, cool, and elegant. And here, Nathan said something about smoking cigars. Who does that anymore? What? Oh, it is 1900 and I just laid off 5,000 employees, so I'm gonna enjoy a cigar. Get out of here, come on. This is a car for the everyman? No way. If you wanna be cool and you wanna be understated and you don't wanna be a pimp or a turn of the century land baron, go for the Audi.
I don't care which one of these cars you are looking to buy or can afford to buy. You have had to work very hard in your life. You have had to stand out. So when you're going to write a check for whatever it is, you want your car to stand out. Now, I love Nathan, but I don't care what kind of a pimp he thinks he is. I would never smoke a cigar in this one. This one here, a little more interesting, but sadly it doesn't have that je ne sais quoi. But here, this is a bit of a different story. This is when I'm driving down the 405 and I see the Goodyear blimp, it says, Moto Man's a pimp. And I didn't even have to use my AK.
This is luxury, homies. So this is a 4.6 liter V8 behind me, puts out 360 horsepower. But more importantly, it has one of the most garish plastic shrouds ever made for a V8. In fact, I think it's probably more garish than the one that's under Moto Man's grill. Yeah, I know it's a V8 and it doesn't sound that good. I think that's one of the things I would change. I would want to hear the bracket, and there's just not enough of it.
So why did I get the booby seat, man? There is just no room back here, Nathan, compared to the Audi. This is
in homage to
look at
Mr. Moto Man being here, shut up. He's here out of the kindness of his own heart.
Okay, I know.
I dressed for him.
Look,
I dressed for him.
I know the Audi's more.
You stay in the back because I dressed for him.
I know the
You're
Audi's.
looking lovely today.
I am looking like fantastic.
You need a pocket square.
Gentlemen, I know the Audi is more expensive, but it's well worth it because I don't fit back here.
What do you mean?
Look at this.
Oh,
He
please.
cheaped out. Actually, your buddy screwed you, and let me tell you why. You could get this car in the long wheelbase with the executive package in the back, and I have to admit that one's pretty cool.
It is pretty cool. And you know what? I really don't mind because he's complaining the same way OJ did about putting on the glove and the Bruno Mollies.
Well, if it
Okay,
don't fit, you must quit.
And you know what? You're OJ back there.
I don't fit.
Wait. World world's smallest violin.
All right, so how does it drive?
It drives like a dream. And in sport mode,
There's a sport mode?
there is a sport mode. This is
Really?
Sport S.
Oh, that is a huge screen. Look at
That
that
is a
thing.
big
Yeah, look at that. It's a big
What is
old
that like?
Sport
What is that,
S.
32 inches?
That's
Look
pretty
at that
big.
clock.
That is a nice clock.
Clock, big diameter clock.
Yeah, yeah. This is
What a big clock you have.
This is good stuff. And you know, big clocks.
For old men.
Shut up. And
Oh yes!
What I'm gonna
Old
say-
men, Cadillac,
They can't-
Detroit.
they
Let's
can't-
not forget
they can't
about
why
ride
do
that.
you guys have to
Little,
come back to that type of stuff? I mean, you really need to learn to let go, guys. You know,
So how does it drive, Nathan?
it's so creamy to drive. It is just absolutely
Creamy?
smooth. Creamy is the word
Have
I'm
you ever
using.
seen the word creamy in Road and Track?
No.
Who cares about them?
No,
No,
you used to
no.
work for Hustle Productions. Did you know that?
Oh,
I've seen the
that's why it's
I've
creamy.
seen the word in that magazine.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, let's.
Yeah, Larry Flint would call this creamy.
Larry
Actually,
happens to
true
be a hell of a
story.
cool guy.
True story, and I'm not making this up at all. Phil Hill drove a Lexus LS400 when they first came out.
How's it in the canyon?
Piece of cake, easy peasy, creamy, smooth.
The engine note's good, actually.
It's not too bad. I really do wish the engine note had a little bit more oomph to it. But I will say this: the brakes are excellent. Oh yeah! No matter what anybody tells you, never take a back seat when it comes to comfort, and this vehicle doesn't, not in the least. The interior is probably one of the best in class, and I'm putting it up against the Mercedes S-Class, that purple thing and this white thing over here. They actually use bamboo in this interior. I'm not exactly fond of it, but it works here. The steering wheel is not only bamboo, but it was handmade. Just fantastic. All the stitching, all of the leather, all of the fabrics, everything in here is absolutely top quality. And frankly speaking, stereo kicks ass. I love drowning out everybody else who's around me because that's the type of guy I am.
Now, I'm sure that most of you are aware that Audi and Bentley are owned by the same German overlords. In fact, Lamborghini, Skoda, Seat, a whole bunch of brands are owned by the Volkswagen Group. And out of all those brands, bar none, Audi has the nicest, the most world-class interiors. And that includes Bentley next to me, because Audi has pioneered the use of metals, woods, fabrics to make an interior not only look classy, but expensive. And I know this is a $100,000 car, but the interior looks like it belongs in a $280,000 car, and that is what is impressive.
So full disclosure, I really am not much of a Lexus guy, but I've got to say, bamboo on the dashboard, really a nice touch. Audi interiors, there's nothing I can say bad about them. The only thing I can say about this particular car, overlords. Really? Now, I love Roman and Nathan, but they are complete and utter boneheads. They are literally bringing a knife and perhaps a stick to a gunfight. This is a Bentley, people, a Bentley. Now, yes, this does cost probably the average home in America, but there's a reason for that. Come and take a look. You get, which I might say are optional, the embroidered Bentley flying wings. You get a kick panel in beautiful aluminum saying this is the speed model. And you would think that you'd get leather on the dash. Sadly, it's purple in this case. Leather on the door panels, leather on the armrest. But wait, there's more. There is leather on the seat tracks.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, diesel is the new black and torque is the new horsepower. I would wager that if you did the math, this 3-liter V6 has the most torques out of all the 3 cars here per liter. It puts out, get this, 406 torque. And let's face it, torque is what pulls your face back. It's what gives you that smile when you accelerate. And it's what gives you a bigger smile at the gas station, because I'm getting 28 mpg combined. Now that is pimping. Yeah, you ain't gonna hear much if I start this engine up, because it's a diesel. So here we go.
Newsflash, did you know that it is legal to buy and smoke marijuana in the state of Colorado? Obviously, my co-host has been doing some of that because he had said this car has 406 torques. What are torques? This, friends, has 406 pound-feet of torque. This has 135 pound-feet of torque per liter. My lovely car has 98 pound-feet of torque per liter. So there is a 37-pound delta. And I'll admit, I'm a bit of a cheapskate. When I'm going out long distances, probably would want this for the fuel economy. But this, come on, 616 horsepower, 590 pound-feet of torque. Whether you're in Colorado and have torques, or in the state of California and have speed, this is the one you want. With great power comes great responsibility.
Guys, I can't believe it, but I fit back here. Actually, it's not too bad.
Well, hold on a minute. Nathan's got his guts literally in my turned aluminum dash.
Yeah, I'm eating my knees.
So 2.5 people can fit in here comfortably.
Now, gentlemen.
Yes.
Welcome to Wealth, Power, and Influence.
Okay.
First, we're going to change the suspension setting.
I can do that. Mine works.
Changes on multiple points. Look at this.
Boy.
I can select comfort here for the Nathan old man setting, or I can go all the way to sport here and just let it roll.
Wow. Okay. That's kind of cool.
Moto Man.
How about that?
Wow.
Oh, there was one thing I forgot to do.
I knew it was coming. Oh, you son of a bitch. Okay.
Oh, those are impressive.
Oh, smell that. China? Perhaps something you would get at Tiffany. Oh, yes, ceramic.
Yeah, ceramic. $14,000 worth of brakes.
All right, you got me up to 174. 174. I'm still not at 270,000 though.
Okay, how about this? I have 590 pound-feet of torque. Feel that. You said torque is pushing you back in the seat.
What's...
Oh, you bastard. Ah!
What's... All right,
What's that
dead
song?
skunk?
Falling in love again.
Oh, man.
What's the top end on this?
It's 205.
All right, you got me to 200,000. I'm getting there.
205 miles per hour.
Okay, how about this? Organ stop vents.
Okay, the vents are very cool.
Oh!
You had me.
Okay, in all seriousness, now wait a minute, this is a dirt road up here, isn't there?
Nope.
Okay, so keep going. Okay, so 3, 2, 1. This is where I'm going to get you to the full price of this car.
All right.
Completely all-wheel drive.
Good.
Number one. Number two.
Those ours.
Well, no, but yours can't do this. I go, or split, I can do 40, 60, that's real, straight out of the box, but then I can go up to 85% to the rear, or up to 65 in the front.
Gentlemen, welcome to Understated Elegance. This is what it means to be wealthy and not flaunted. Unlike other people I know in this vehicle.
What are you talking about? The Lexus is so much less.
I think I'm going to take a nap.
Alright, I'm with you, Moto Man. It's a little bit too understated. Sometimes when you have a lot of, well, money and prestige and power, you do want to show it off, but let's face it, not showing it off is the new showing it off.
This is quiet power. I will definitely say you got quiet power here. I mean, look at the leather on the dash. It's not too much, but it's definitely leather. And then you've got the wood, although I would prefer the satin wood like Bonehead's got in his car.
Alright guys, now I will give you this. In terms of ride and handling, this Audi is very understated, and it's probably not the best car when it comes to carving canyons.
Where's that massage function in this thing? It's like, oh, that's very cool.
Yeah.
You've got a massage function.
Yes, we do.
Screen comes up, gives me a massage.
We do have a massage. You know, it's all about, like I said before, torque. It's about stepping on it and feeling it.
Torque or torques?
Pound-foot of torque, if you're being very Moto Man-ish.
Feet for plural. Okay, I was just gonna throw that in.
Well, it's
This is coming from a man that's got a car with bamboo on the inside.
Hey, you know what? That bamboo looks slick. It's slick, yo.
Let me get back to ride and handling. What this is about, it's about the feeling of being pushed back in your seat. And it's about the feeling of going to the gas pump and knowing that you're getting 28 mpg and you're not frivolously wasting money on something that you can't use. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge.
I will admit that this is a great choice around town. This is a fantastic car to have as your daily go around. I mean, come on, 28 mpg, big luxury car like this, and it still does have some, I want to say, some sport to it.
It's Quattro.
Yeah.
Look at all the room he's got back there. Nathan, you are like the king. You are in the catbird seat right now.
Yeah, but you know, I think my Lexus is even more comfortable.
Oh, come
Your
on. Lexus doesn't have the back seat like that.
Come on, kid. Just yeah.
Actually, you can get the back seat like that in your Lexus.
Yes, you
I don't know
can.
if you're aware.
The long version.
Yes, you can.
And let's face it, if you're gonna get this, might as well get it in the long version because this is not the sporty version of the Audi
Well, it
A8,
does
right?
make it look a lot better. The length.
It does.
Now we're going to a difference. Not G-rated anymore. What am I saying?
All right,
But anyway, you want length.
Yes.
But realistically, if you're going around corners between his dumb car and your car,
Yeah.
I think this is the one.
So, do you guys have adjustable suspension in yours?
I do.
Okay, maybe because yours weighs costs as much as a house and weighs as much as a house. But
You
do
know,
you?
you don't.
No,
You
you
don't.
don't. I'm
You
sorry, you
don't.
don't. Mine does.
I do.
You can get it. Look at this thing. It is supremely confident. I'm gonna get Nathan car sick, but I'm not gonna kill you.
When I throw
There
up,
is a benefit
it will
to
be
that.
on both of you.
I'm just worried about these little turdies on the road that I'm gonna lose grip going around the corner.
I see this turning into a drifting video very soon.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Ladies and gentlemen, drifting with
Oh,
diesels.
yeah, feel that. Oh, here's the stop sign.
Yeah, great brakes.
Good brakes, huh?
Yeah.
Look at that. Oh, now that
Oh,
is.
you gotta move to the front.
Why I oughta.
All right, guys. Now that we've experienced the ceramic brakes, the beautiful interior, and of course that angelic engine note, I have to give it to you. I will give you the full price of this car, but not in purple. No way, no how.
Okay, so I've held back on one thing.
All right, go ahead.
So do you remember the old time Le Mans days?
Oh, de Le Mans. Yeah, of
Le
course.
Mans, exactly. They used to have a running start. You had to run across the track to get into your car.
Right.
And very smart engineers adapted their race cars for that race. They would move the key from here to this side of the steering wheel.
Oh.
And guess which side of the steering wheel this car is?
Oh, okay.
And look at this. Oh, hey now.
Okay, that's pretty cool, but
Pretty cool. And then,
yeah, but you're not gonna put that in there. Okay, I see it. So,
So
you
is that
could
why-
put it in there.
Is it, hold on a minute, is that why Porsches have the
absolutely.
on the left side?
Absolutely.
Interesting. On the TFL buy it, rent it, lease it, or forget it scale, obviously we would all buy the cars that we drove. But how about each other's cars? What would you do, Nathan?
Obviously buy that, probably buy that with the massive torque, and then I would just give that away. Just forget it. Sorry, Moto Man, but you know what? No way. It's purple, for crying out loud. It's
You have been smoking too much of your state's export.
Roman, what about you?
I would say lease the Lexus, lease the Bentley if you can afford it, because that's going to be like a house payment. And how about you? Yeah, lease.
You're a moron.
Lease.
Probably forget it, definitely buy it, and come on, I would absolutely buy this.
All right, so there you have it. Our first mashup with Moto Man. As always, this is Roman
And Nathan.
And Moto Man.
saying thanks for watching. Remember, go to tflcar.com for all kinds of car reviews, and see you next time. Ciao.
Okay, so you guys don't see the behind the scenes. Normally when I'm in California, we're always waiting for traffic. Here we are in the Rockies. I thought there'd be nobody up here. There's been nothing but trucks all day long while we film.
Yeah, it's one of those days. It's just one of those days, my man.
So for those of you that want to grow up and be like us, this is what we do when you don't see us on camera. We wait for trucks to go by.
And guys on bikes, and dogs, and kids.
Oh, and kids to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Can't forget that.
Yeah, it's always something.
Yeah. Oh, and then Nathan always curses at us. We can't forget that.
Never curse. Not even one fucking time.
And Andre.
See you.
Du bist eine Dummkopf. Привет.